Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara, coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And it's time to play tag. Tag you're it. So, Kate over at Kate's Coloring Haven has tagged me in the 5 books I'd take into quarantine. So if I was quarantined tomorrow, quarantine time here is 14 days. So these are the 5 books that I would take with me. And these are not my 5 favorite books of all time. They're just the ones that have today. If today I was told this, these are the ones that I would grab, as everybody locked me up in my bedroom to be quarantined. First of all, I would take Jade Summer's Chibi Girls Grayscale, books 1 and 2 in one book, because I am actively working on finishing this book. Don't think I'll get it finished this year, but it should be close into next year when I finally finish it. So I need to work more on the back half than I do on the front half, but oh, you know what, that's not true. There's a whole bunch in the front I haven't done. So yeah, this is one I would take because I absolutely love it. It's like my favorite Jade Summer book. So that is book number 1. Number 2, these aren't in any special order, is The Art of Mandala 2, Volume 2, or The Art of Mandala Squared is probably what it should really be called, by Jason Hamilton, because I haven't started this one yet. I'm working in volume, I don't think I did the first one. No, I didn't. So, volume 1 I've done a bit in, so I would take volume 2 because it has nothing done in it, and Jason Hamilton's volume 1 is the best mandala book in existence. Some may argue with me on that, but no, I gotta say, it is my favorite one, and it probably is. So I would take his second volume so that I could start in. I love mandalas, and Jason keeps them round, and he does them properly. He doesn't put a picture in the middle of them and call them a mandala. Oh, watch there be one in here like that where he does it. No, he doesn't. He sticks to what we want in a mandala. That's why I like him, and this is the second book that I would take with me. Then the next book that I would take with me is Creative Haven's Glorious Gardens Color by Number by George Tufexis, because if you've been around this channel for any length of time, you'll know that I am a fan of Color by Numbers. So I'm actually more than a fan, I'm more of a fanatic. But that just makes me wonder, is fan a short form of fanatic? Because fan probably means the same thing. I'm actually gonna look that up when I'm done here. I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm very interested in entomology, and yeah, I'd like to see where that came from. Okay, so besides the point, I have been working in this. I've done a few, I don't know, maybe 3. That was the first one I did. Oh, maybe I've only done 2 in this one. And so Creative Haven's Color by Number books are just absolutely awesome. They are for people who are advanced in doing these. They're very intricate especially the ones by George Tufexis. He mainly seems to be their author of the books at the moment. Earlier in their making of these books, they had a few other illustrators do a few. So I would take this with me because I love color by numbers. I love Creative Havens. I'd be able to work in these and just be stuck into it. And it takes me a good, if I was working on it continuously, it would take me a day to do one of these. Usually I do them in 2 sittings. So there we go. And yes, 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 I would bring a second color by number book. I would bring this one because I just can't imagine my life without a French color by number book with me. It would be sad not to have one of these. Now this one is called Another 100 Mystery Colorings, and I would take this one with me because it's new and I haven't done anything in it. It's also random. It's just, it has no theme, so the pictures could be anything, you know, they're not related at all. You could get a garden scene, the next one could be the Statue of Liberty, and the next one could be a shoe, you know, you never know. So I would take this with me, and if we look at the back, we can actually see what they have here. So yeah, I would take this one and have just a lot of fun with this one. This one seems to be a bit easier than the previous ones I have because I can kind of tell what a lot of these are. But that's okay. I would be able to do them faster. And I am just assuming that I get to keep my entire coloring supplies with me since they weren't mentioned. And finally, the last book that I would take with me is Fairy Miracles by Klara Markova. I would take this because it's the only book I have by Klara Markova. And I love, love, love her illustration. I can just look through this book and be happy. I've colored a couple of pictures in it. I made a really big fail on doing the title, the book belongs to page, and I've done the first page where finally got everything proper. And I intend to just work my way through this book. Not doing that picture because it is my favorite picture in the whole book. I love flying bunnies. They are so cute. But I would skip that page and move on to this one. And if I came to another page with flying bunnies, I would compare it to that one. I don't know why. So this would come with me because I just love the illustration. It's easy to color. You honestly really just need some Crayola Super Tips and you can color away in this book. Yeah. So that's why I would take this one because I love it. So to recap, we have Fairy Miracles by Klara Markova. We have a French color by numbers. We have a Creative Haven color by numbers. Jason Hamilton, the God of Mandalas, and Jade Summers, Chibi Girls Grayscale. Those are the 5 books that I would take with me if I was sent to quarantine. So, at the end of a tag, we are supposed to tag 3 more people, and I am going to tag Lavella at Lavella's Coloring, Shelley at The Stitching Colorist, and Thunder Junkie. So there you go, ladies. You've been tagged, and I can't wait to see what 5 books you would grab in a hurry if you were sent into quarantine. And thank you for watching, and in the meantime, stay safe and stay home.